guys, and welcome to another video. This is another one of those I wasn't really tagged at this tag, but I'm gonna tag myself and do the video anyway. So this will be the Shokugeki no Soma Tag, which was made by the amazing Charles' Anime World. There are 11 questions and let's just get into it. Who is your favorite male character and why? So my favorite male character is Takumi Aldini. I think we all know that. And I love him to death. He's a blonde chef. Let's all take a moment to just appreciate he's a blonde chef. I have a thing for blonde chefs. He's just, I don't know what it is, he's charming, he's a hard worker, he's kind of an underdog because he's like someone who came from a diner, but I don't know, because Soma's like my second favorite character, and Soma used to be my favorite character as well until Takumi lost to Mimasaka, then Takumi became my favorite character. Not that I dislike Soma or anything, he's still my second favorite character and I love him to death. Just like Takumi a little bit more. But I think Takumi's, I really can get behind his character, and whenever he feels down, I feel down, when he's happy, I'm happy, and I just want to see him grow up healthy, and I love him a lot. I like Takumi. What can I even say about him? He's perfect. He's not perfect, but he's close to being perfect. And his relationship with Soma, and his relationship with Isami, and damn, that boy. I want to give him a hug. I just love him a lot. And I want him to win something. He needs to win something soon because he deserves it. He's lost so many times now. And it's so sad because he's a good chef and he's a good person. He deserves better. Second question. Who is your favorite female character and why? My favorite female character is either Megumi or Alice. Megumi is just generally Megumi has the best character development out of all the characters, I feel like, and she's just such a sweetheart, and just like with Takumi, she's such an easy person to get behind, and you don't want her to fail, and when she get all anxious, you're like, no baby, I'm gonna give you a hug, it's gonna be okay, and she's just precious, and you want to see her develop and go as far as she can go, and you root for her. She's like the person you root for. Again, underdog type of character, but not the same kind as Takumi, but still that kind of you really want her to do well. With Alice, it's just completely different because she's like the pretty genius, and I really like geniuses. I don't know why, especially when you see a genius lose. I love that a lot. One of my favorite matches, which I believe is another question, but it's one of my favorites, is Alice versus Soma in the quarterfinals of the autumn elections. I really like that because you have her being all perfect and it's not enough. I really like Alice, and the thing with she's half Danish, which just resonates so much with me because I'm half Danish. I think that's really great when you have something to relate to, and she's just really pretty. I think if this was a beauty contest, Alice would win. She's just really pretty, and I want to kiss her. She's like yes please. So probably Megumi, but Alice just has a special place in my heart because she's relatable and cute and pretty and beautiful. Yeah? Okay, so the third question is, what is your favorite Shokugeki? And for this one I'm gonna go with Soma versus Mimasaka for a whole bunch of reasons. First of all, I really like that, the whole premise of Mimasaka in general is just really cool, with the fact that he's a copycat and he makes the exact same kind of food that you make, so you're either if you don't know his power, you're just gonna be baffled because then you've already lost, and there's just nothing you can do because he predicts what moves you're gonna try to make to beat him, and I think the whole concept of Mimasaka is really great, which is why I really liked when Takumi lost to him. Not because I want to see Takumi lose, but because I just felt like that wasn't actually a loss, because Takumi was obviously the better chef. He was the one who made the recipe, but he had that stolen from him. All his hard work was just stolen. That's why I really like that loss so much. But I think the premise of Mimasaka is just really cool, and the way that Soma beat him was really funny, and it was so Soma to he's not ad-libbing it, but he was thinking the entire time and just yeah, making the best of his situation, and the fact that they were like, the odds they had were, okay, Soma was gonna quit cooking against Misaka was gonna give up all the tools he had stolen from the other students. I thought that was amazing, because it would be like giving up their style of cooking, because for Misaka the tools were the symbol of how he was better than other chefs who made their own recipes, because he could just mimic them and make them even better than they made them, even though like they made them from scratch, right? And he just like, okay, but I'm gonna add this thing and make it even better. So it's like his way of asserting himself over all these other chefs. And then for Soma, he was just gonna completely end his career if he lost this. So I just thought that was really cool. And then the whole thing with Takumi as well, because even though Soma was like really friendly with Mimasaka both before the match with Takumi and when he invited him into his room for tea and stew, he was like kind of nice. And then as soon as Mimasaka was like, oh, Takumi, he was such a fool and blah blah blah, Soma was like, no, you stole his hard work, you didn't honor him, you just... Takumi is an amazing chef and he did not deserve to lose this chef. I really like that. And then of course the ending with the Mezzaluna where he takes it and it's like, here, so Takumi, take it, and Takumi's like, no, I will take this back when I win against you in a Shokugeki. Perfect, I love this. I've read this Shokugeki like 17 times. It's so good, I love it a lot. Fourth question, what is your most memorable or shocking moment? And this again, it's with the Mimasaka match, because the most memorable moment for me is that page where Soma is like, they're starting the Shokugeki and Soma just goes, I'll quit being a chef. That moment for me is so powerful. I remember like how it was drawn and how he kind of like looks up with this determined but soft expression and he's just like, I will quit being a chef. And it was just the most powerful thing. I don't think anything Shokugeki no Soma will ever top that page, because it was just so awesome. And I remember when it was in the trailer for the second season, I was just screaming for like 10 minutes, because, maybe not, but I was just, it was so powerful. I just really, really like that moment where he's just like, I will quit being a chef. And it's just, you just have the white background and the look in his eyes and you're just like, damn son, it's on. Question 5. What is your favorite mystery in Shokugeki no Soma? I feel like with Shokugeki no Soma, most of the mysteries are like involving people's mothers, because there's the mystery of Soma's mother. Personally, I want to know about Irina's mother, because she's the Nakuri that Asami actually married to get into the family. And I just want to know, is she dead? Did she disappear? What happened to her? Why did she marry Asami, who is the creepiest dude on earth? Because she must have been nice. Irina must have gotten it from somewhere. Like, she's generally a nice person. She was just completely corrupted by Asami. So yeah, my favorite mystery is probably the heck happened to Irina's mother? We don't know. Question 6. What is your favorite arc in Shokugeki no Soma so far, I guess? This is probably everyone's favorite arc, but the autumn elections, I mean, that arc was just the best. Am I even gonna explain why the autumn elections is the best, because that's probably your answer as well. Not that the other arcs aren't good as well, like the Moon Banquet Festival is really good as well. The Stagiaire arc is really, really nice as well, but the autumn elections has everything. Like, I already said, it has all my favorite moments in showcases and stuff like that. And it gives depth to a lot of the characters. I think that's mostly why I like it. There are also the epic cook-offs as well, but it gave a lot of background to a lot of characters. We got more of Alice, we got of course more of Soma, Takumi, Isami, Megumi, Hayama, Kurokiba. Just in general gave a lot of information. Hisako, a bit of Irina, just generally, just a lot of information. And we also got to see, I think this is the first time we saw Marui cook as well, which is just like really fucking great. The autumn elections is the best arc. And I really don't think, I think it's gonna be hard to top the autumn elections, because I feel like that was just like the arc where you're like, yes, Shokugeki no Soma is just the coolest thing. Like, what the heck? This is what a cooking manga is. Question number 7. What is your favorite cooking style? This one is kind of hard, because there are a lot of different styles, and I admire a lot of them. In the end though, I'm probably gonna have to go with either Alice's style of cooking or Hayama's style of cooking. Because Alice is all about like innovative tech, molecular gastronomy or whatever. Like that's just really cool how it, because it's very scientific. But Hayama's is like based on pure talent, kind of like with Arena, but it's different. I think Hayama's is more creative in like the way that the characters were crafted than Arena's, because it's obvious that, okay, if you have a good palate, then you're gonna be a good chef. But a good nose, I think that's really creative, and the way that Hayama uses it as well. I think that's really cool, especially in the anime where you have the aromas just being like all over with like the colors, and how he just controls the aromas of the room that he's in. I really like that in the anime. So yeah, I don't know which one of them I'd go with. The thing is, I'd probably rather eat some of Alice's food, but I think overall it's more satisfying to watch Hayama cook, so I don't know which one I would choose, but one of them. Question 8. How many volumes of Shokugeki no Soma do you own, and do you own any merchandise? I actually don't own any merchandise because I actually don't know. I was looking for merchandise last time I went to like an anime convention, but I just couldn't find anything that I wanted. I could only find like an Arena figurine, I believe, and I was like, okay, if I can't find like with my favorite characters, then I don't know if I want this. I'd rather buy other things. But I have from volume 1 to 11, because that was the 11 was the latest volume that came out last time I was out buying volumes, because I only go out once every other month, because there's like one store in Denmark that sells these volumes, and it's like far away. And I've kind of been saving up for this holiday that I'm currently on. So yeah, 11 is as far as I have, but I'll get the newest volumes as soon as I have money and time to go in and buy them. I don't know how many volumes are actually out at this moment, but probably around 19, I feel like. But yeah, I have the first 11 volumes, and I definitely want more. Question 9 is, what is your funniest moment in Shokugeki no Soma? And like the funniest moment, like the foodgasms are generally very funny, but my favorite funny moment is definitely in the Shokugeki between Megumi Soma and Shinomiya, where Dojima and the other chef judges, they transform into magical cabbage girls. I swear to God, that is the funniest moment. I love that so much, because I think that's one of the first foodgasms we have where it's not at all sexual, it's just funny and weird. And I just remember losing it completely when I read that for the first time. It was just, I read it at this point. It was just, it was so hilarious. I loved that so much, and it's a funny moment. Question 10. Which character do you hate the most in Shokugeki no Soma? Now hate is a weird one, because do you hate the character or for who they are, or for like the character, like yeah, because I'd say Asami because he's a dick, but I like his character, like I like how he's crafted as a character. Because in that regard, there are not really any characters that I hate. Like, there are not any characters where I'm like, okay, you're boring, you're under development, there's no point in you. I can't really find anyone where I'm like, okay, I don't really care. But I also quite hate Asan, just because of his like personality and how he rubs me the wrong way. So I'd probably go with him over Asami. I am gonna say though, I sometimes find Hojo a little annoying. But that was mostly in the beginning and not so much anymore, so I'm probably just gonna stick with Asan, because he can be pretty damn annoying and I wanna punch him in the face. So yeah, Asan is probably my choice for this. And the 11th and final question is, who or what got you into Shokugeki no Soma? And for me, it was literally the thing that almost always gets me into stuff like this. It was, I was bored, and I was scrolling through, what is it called? It's called any chart to see what would come out that season. I think it was spring or summer. And I was like, oh, there's an anime coming out in a month about cooking. Sounds interesting. So I waited a month, it got released in Crunchyroll, and I was like, okay, let's watch it. And I was just like, the fuck is this? And I was like, okay, I'll just watch this for the hell of it. I don't know if it's gonna be any good, but I'll just keep watching it. And by the time episode 4 of 5 came out, I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna read the manga. I think it was when we met Takumi. I was like, okay, yeah, I can't not read the manga, and I went and read all of it in 2 days. It was ridiculous. And then when I reached the wherever we were at that point, I went back and read all of it again, and then I bought the volumes. So yeah, it was just, I got interested, thought I was gonna watch it for fun, just like ironically, and then got really hooked on it, and now it's taking over my life and I love it. So yeah, that was what got me into Shokugeki no Soma. Curiosity, which is really the best way to get into shows. But yeah, that was the tag. I don't know who to tag because when Charles made this originally, he tagged like every single YouTuber. So if you're a YouTuber, haven't made this tag, feel free to tag yourself as always. And you who are watching this, I'll leave the questions in the comment below, in the description below, so you can comment, tell me your answers. You don't have to answer all of them. You could maybe just answer the ones that you feel are the most interesting ones to answer, or you can answer all of them. I'll read it regardless. You know I will. And as I said, I am on holiday, so there's a good chance that I won't be answering comments for a couple of days, and if I do, remember I'm on my phone, so I don't, yeah. But yeah, ending. If you liked anything that I had to say, you can leave a thumbs up on the video. Leave in the comments below answers to your questions, or just you can comment on mine and judge me for my favorite character just being pretty people. But then again, every character in Shokugeki no Soma seems to be pretty handsome, pretty beautiful, generally. I mean, look at the Polar Star dorm. How many of you don't have like characters you'd fucking Shokugeki no Soma, like, honestly? That went off on a tangent. And yeah, as always, if you want to see more of me, you can subscribe, and until next time, bye!